Now we're going to take a look at Always With Me, Always With You. This is going to be a ballad in B major in 3/4 time. We're going to have 3 quarter notes for every measure. The main chord progression is based off of a 1-4-5 in the key of B, but the chords will be a little bigger than just major triads. The first chord will be a B major with an added 4th to it. So the notes are B, B, D sharp, and E. This is followed by an E major 7 with a 6th. So I have the notes E, G sharp, C sharp, D sharp, to an F sharp sus. In this chord I have F sharp, B, and C sharp on top. So I play that phrase 3 times. And I end by going to a G sharp minor 7 chord with a 4th on top. So I have G sharp, F sharp, B, C sharp. Back to the E major 7 with a 6. F sharp sus. And I resolve back to F sharp. So here's the entire intro rhythm. Okay, and that rhythm continues while the melody comes in. So I'm going to need some distortion for the melody. And whoosh. Okay, so the melody is going to be in B major. We're going to start off on the B string and have lots of slides in here. I'm going to start off on the 4th fret of the B string. The note is D sharp. The phrase sounds like this. So what I'm doing is I'm running up the B major scale on the B string. When I get up here to the 9th fret, I'm going to come back down. When I get to the 4th fret, I'm going to slide up into the 5th fret. Now I'm going to go to the G string, 6th fret. G string, 4th fret, up to the 6th fret. Up to the B string, 4th fret, slide up into the 5th fret. Come back down to the 4th fret, G string 6, ending on D string 4. So that phrase again. Next phrase sounds like this. So that starts off by pivoting on the 4th fret between the D string and the G string. Up to the 6th fret. Sliding up from the 6 to the 8 and back. Back down to the 4th fret of the G string, pivoting to the 4th fret of the B string. Continuing up the B major scale. Up to the 9th fret. Back down. G string 6th fret to the 4th fret. So here's what we've done up to now. Okay, the next section will sound like this. Okay, so the first part of this section we're going to look at will be this much of it. So this is going to pivot on the 4th fret of the D string to the 4th fret of the G string. Coming up to the 6th fret of the G string, sliding up into the 8th fret and back. Now I'm going to go back to the 4th fret of the G string and pivot to the 4th fret of the B string. Come up the B major scale. Once I get up to the 9th fret, I'm just going to come back down the B major scale. All the way down to C sharp on the B string. And I'm going to end on the root note B, 4th fret G string. Put that in context. What I just played for this second part of the intro is this. Okay, next part. We're going to continue with this theme. We're going to climb a little higher though. Starts off the same. So what I'm doing here is I'm starting off on the B string, sliding 4, 5, 7, 9. Coming up to the 7th fret of the note is B, 7th fret of the E string. Sliding into the 11th fret of the B string. Doing a little run here in B major. So that's back and forth between the 9E, 12B. Coming back up on the E string, 9, 11, 12, slide into 14. Back to the 11 on the E. 2 times on the 14th fret of the B string. Bend up a full step there from the 14th fret of the B string. So let me play what I was just explaining. Okay, next part. So, what I'm doing here is I'm still in B major. I'm going to play up in 16th position. I'm going to bend the 18th fret of the E string up a half step and back. Come down the scale, end up on the B string on the 19th fret. Back up to the E string, 16th fret. Bend up on the 19th fret of the E string. Back down. With my middle finger, I'm going to bend on the B string on the 17th fret. Okay, next phrase sounds like this. So this is a chromatic passage. I'm going to play, starting on the high E string on the 16th fret. Sounds a little strange on its own, but I'm going to do a quick slide from the 13th fret back to the 11th. Followed by, which is E string 14, 12, 11, B string 14. And the final phrase of this first part of our song is like this. So what I'm doing here is I'm skipping strings a little bit. Starting off in 16th position, high E string, we'll play the note B. Jump down to the G string, bend up a full step here on the 18th fret. 4th finger moves back to the 18th fret, so play 18 on the E, 18 on the G. So far you've done this. Then I'm going to play E string 16, G string 16. Followed by a bend on the B string on the 19th fret, up a full step, back down. So if I put that together, the phrase sounds like this. Okay, so let me go back and put all this stuff in context.